Welcome to Switch It Up. We are definitely switching it up on you today.
We are
out of breath.
It's been a while since we've been out hiking. We gotta get back into shape because we've got a lot to go. But today we're exploring Sequoia National Park.
Yeah, and we've drove by and we saw some big trees, but we haven't actually seen the big trees.
So we're on a hunt for big trees.
We are on the hunt. So we parked. We're starting this whole thing off. So we'll roll the intro and go find you a big tree.
I don't know where the came from.
The big
tree.
The bigums.
The bigums.
We're gonna go look for them bigums.
It's the sequoias.
Yeah, they're bigum.
There was a fire.
Yeah,
so hopefully they're still left behind.
I'm sure they are. Look at this view though. It's crazy. Now they did say that a lot of that haze is from pollution from off on the bay side, I guess, or something. I don't know. But we'll see. Roll the intro and let's go on an adventure today. I got my adventure hat on.
I got you trying to say where the
what do you mean?
Land or what cities over that way?
No idea.
Exactly.
But I know there's cities that way and that's pollution haze from a sign. Roll the intro.
A man and a woman left their home to switch things up and go on the road. They didn't know where they would go, but it's gotta be better than staying home. They switched it up. They switched it
some food, but then we're going to go over here to General Sherman's tree, and then this crescent meadow, that rock, that trail today, and then we'll do this one tomorrow. Are you excited, Todd? Why are you shaking your head now?
That there is a bigum tree. So this is a bigum tree, but there's no way that you can determine how big.
I feel very small.
You can't. I mean, you can't. Like.
That is an interesting bark. Feel it. Come feel this tree.
Smell it.
It has no smell. But you need to come feel it. No, seriously, come feel the tree.
I need to feel a tree.
Come feel the tree, Todd.
Why?
It's not what you think.
I've never lived until I've felt the tree.
I'm saying you haven't felt a tree like this.
I have never felt a tree like this.
No, you've never felt a tree like this before. Feel that tree.
I've felt a lot of trees.
Feel this tree.
In my day. Like.
Go on, walk up to her and caress that bark.
We're gonna.
Right there. Feel it. Push on it. What are you doing? No, push it. It's squishy.
It's a squishy tree.
Have you ever felt a squishy tree?
It is a very spongy, and that's probably the insulation from the fires. That's why they're insulated so well.
I'm just saying, I've never felt a tree like that.
Yeah, I've never felt a squishy tree bark.
It's usually hard. Stop. Stop. Just thought maybe that one was out because of the fire damage. No. They're all like that.
You can see how big the bark is.
Dang. Yeah, look at that. I mean...
Sheila made a good point. She said this would be a beaver's paradise. I said that's some ass beavers.
Do you know what? Here's the... Okay, here comes the $1 million question.
Oh no. It didn't even have... I didn't even make it. Yeah? What's the $1 million question?
You could, A, finish the big tree trail, we get on the little shuttle bus and it takes us to the Sherman tree. And then we walk the Congress loop that's back by the Sherman tree. Or you can walk the 2.5 miles to the Sherman tree and then walk the Congress trail back behind the Sherman tree.
Why would I add 2.5 miles onto my hike?
Because you'll see some big trees.
That's 5 miles.
So what you're saying is you want to take, and then we'll take the shuttle to the tree, and then we'll go drive through the tunnel, the log tunnel. You look, I didn't even give you this option of Alta Peak.
Yeah, we're not doing 10 miles. That's not happening.
Let's do the shuttle because I know what's coming after that. We gotta ease it in.
What's coming after? Today? Not today.
Not today.
Today we're not.
That's not today.
This is where in the huddles people show up and they're like, Sheila's like, we got a hike planned, and by the end of the hike everyone's like, oh my gosh.
Don't tell them that what you're like.
Hey, some people enjoy this torture.
I know, there are.
I enjoy being done, seeing everything, and then when it's over. I don't necessarily enjoy it in the process. Do you know where we're going? This is the Hazelwood.
You're supposed to enjoy the journey.
I'm enjoying the journey.
So say Tom and Cherie.
Way to go, Tom and Cherie. Enjoy the journey.life, baby.
This is just the loop that'll take us back, and then you can ride the shuttle bus.
I do promise that this video is not just gonna be, that's a big tree. But there is no way. This is like staring at the Grand Canyon and trying to give the vast, how big it is. You can't even give it justice.
No way that we can share this with them for them to see it.
You'd have to see. Like, I'll give you an idea. Sheila, here, hold this.
That he just crawled over is a normal tree, size tree.
This is a big'em. This is how big'ems go.
It's just this beautiful reddish. And look, right behind him there's another big one, and then there's a big one over here, and then there's a big one over there.
Well, just look at it.
Stop it.
Look at it.
Stop it.
Well, look at there. If you're a tourist, you're gonna be like,
Stop.
shirt tucked in,
Stop
pants up like this, hat back, going, well, B, just look at that.
Stop it.
Look at that.
You lost your hat.
Woo! I'm touristy right now. Touristy Todd.
Fix your pants. There's
No,
people
this is
coming.
the way it works.
No.
Yep, just look at it.
Then you think people don't want to go on a hike with me. They definitely don't want to go on a hike with you.
It's the first time I've been around a tree that you feel like you're going into a cave. This is crazy. Wow. Look at this. All right, I'm shimmying in. I feel like Indiana Jones right now. Wow. This is amazing. Like literally, you could live inside these two trees. Awesome. Okay, so the tree that I just went in, and then I sent Sheila in to check out, this is the footprint.
It is 34 feet long by 25 feet wide.
Yeah.
So just measure that out in your living room.
Yeah, that's, well, it's most, It's pretty big, as you can see. She said it's about the size of your average swimming pool.
Actually, if you think about it, Fiona would only be about 6 more feet longer.
Oh yeah, Fiona would almost fit lengthwise in the tree.
In that tree, yeah, she'd be about this big.
I can't even get away far enough for you to understand. There you go. Yeah, that's a big footprint for a tree. So the video doesn't give it justice, but that might give you an indication of what it's like. It's hard to...
It is now, Todd.
What time is it?
Time for you to get to ride the shuttle to see the biggest tree in here, I think, is what it's called.
𝗶𝗴𝗵𝐴. That's what I'm going to nickname it. We are looking for on the hunt for the General Sherman tree.
Yes, and Congress Trail.
And Congress Trail. Signage is not up to par here, just so you know. You're kind of left trying to figure stuff out.
A lot to say this way.
There it is. There's a sign that says there it is. All right, so this tree is the largest tree on the planet by volume. Now I got to tell you something. I've been in the Amazon River walking in those forests, and I saw some big trees. So it's a big, tall order to say this is the largest tree on the planet.
By mass.
By mass. By volume. Not mass, volume.
That sign says mass. So.
Oh, I thought it was volume.
Well, I read the sign, so you can make up whatever you want, but it's by mass.
Okay. Where is this tree?
I don't know, it's one of these big trees back here.
They're so big, all these trees.
And I don't know how many people I've heard say, I think we're lost.
There's no signage. Yeah. It doesn't, there's not like a sign saying General Sherman's tree this way. So everyone gets confused when you're walking. Even the trails are confusing. Can't find them. It's weird. Give it away this big.
Or maybe this concrete path. Just stay on it. It should take you somewhere. It's 103 feet circumference. That's pretty massive. Largest branch is 6. Now we're gonna go see General Grant tomorrow, and he's the largest around.
So we're gonna do this simpleton style. Sheila, give us a great example. Give us the example.
The sample is you are a 6 foot tall man.
Yes,
And
standing straight.
If we put a mouse
A mouse
at your feet,
at my toe.
if you put him down there,
Down
and
there.
he looks up at you,
Uh-huh.
it'd be the same as us standing at the base of this tree and looking up at it.
The
Perspective.
moral of the story is I'm a big man.
No, I don't think that's it.
I'm big. I'm a big'em too.
Yeah, we couldn't go horseback riding.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm so big I can't go horseback riding. Oh.
Snack break.
Lucky Charms.
Somebody gave us a case of those at the huddle.
These
Those are
amazing hike snacks.
You know, maybe we should get some dried fruit and nuts. That might be a good idea. I'll get rid of my M&Ms. You get rid of your Lucky Charms.
This
Yeah.
is fabulous.
We might have more energy. I think
This
that's
is what
empty.
I needed.
Is that what you needed?
Uh-huh.
I am just in awe how the tree just starts to swallow the rock. Look at that. It's like something out of a sci-fi show or Stranger Things.
These trails there's very few people on them. Oh, let's give you some stats. Number one, Sheila found out that this national park is one of the least attended national parks in the United States.
No.
What is it?
The national parks here in California, most people skip this one.
Really?
They go to Yosemite.
So you have less crowds here.
Yes.
At least that's what we've seen on the trails. Parking, I
And
guess
that's what they said.
there's few parking areas, and we have to use the shuttle. So you find park
In
at
the
the
summer.
museum, yeah, in the summer, and then use the shuttles to get to the different spots, which I can see why. There's just not as much parking.
But yeah, this national park is overlooked. And
Definitely.
it's beautiful.
It is. Another little fun fact is it takes forever to get back here. Like, it took, like an hour and a half from...
Oh, you mean driving?
Driving. Yes. It's like...
From Fresno.
Yeah, from Fresno. But once you get to even the entry in...
Oh, yeah.
It was at least another hour. It takes forever to get to the backside of the Sequoia area.
If you have an RV that you can get into the campgrounds here,
Yes.
I would definitely do that because you're going to save a lot of driving time because we're having to drive in from outside.
Way outside. But that's fine because that's the way we
Right.
chose to our travel experiences.
Also, if you're not an RVer, they've got 2 lodges or 3 lodges here that you can stay in. Like when I looked last night, like for like $115 a night. For the amount of driving and time you would save.
So that's what we've elected to do this time.
Yep.
First time ever, we decided that we'd drive all the way in, stay at a lodge, do some hikes today, and then stay at a lodge, and then do hikes tomorrow, and then drive
go
back to Fiona. Yeah.
Yep.
And I think that's a great choice on our end. So that is an option.
Just saves us a lot of hours and driving.
Yeah, so
And we get to see more. But I think for like the main things of this park, you could see the majority of this park, Sequoia National Park and Kings Canyon, probably in 2 days. Like the main things that you want to see. Some people spend a week here. There's so much to hike and backpack into.
there's not as many waterfalls, I've noticed.
Ooh, nope. That we're going to see some, I think, tomorrow in Kings Canyon.
Yeah.
But
So far, we're on Congress
Congress
Trail. So
Yeah.
I don't know where we're ending up.
There's 2 whole other trails up there. That big tree right there, he's called the Chief Sequoia. And there's a Sequoia Trail and there's a High Sierra Trail. So how do we know if the thing that I'm looking for is on the Congress Trail or the Sierra Trail? We could be lost.
I'm not one to argue because the map doesn't tell you any. Like, it doesn't even tell you these trees are on the map. And the Senate is over there, those trees. But yes, the map is useless. If you're coming to this state park and you get or national park, you don't worry, you won't be able to find your way.
Okay, that does
True.
not seem like a very good...
It's true.
Well, like maybe...
It's true. I'm going to show you. This is the most frustrating thing. They give
Maybe
you a
they
map
have a
when you go in.
Maybe there's a hiking map we should have got.
Oh, yeah. It's called when you get in, they hand it to you and say, hey, here's everything. No. There's nothing on here. Like, nothing. It's horrible. This isn't even like...
You know, fun fact, there's 800,000 acres here.
And none of the trails are marked. You get one trail that says Congress. And then after that, Lord knows where
We
you're
found
heading.
the president and the Senate.
Yeah, we haven't gone to the Senate yet. I know, that's right. I've been sitting here. It's amazing. There's just no one. We've had like 15 people maybe.
Well, and I think the trees just dwarf everything.
You definitely feel small.
It is. I sure wish you could tell, like those fires. All these trees have fire marks on them.
Yep.
I'd like to know how long ago that was.
Remember your superhero power you wanted?
I know it. Wouldn't that be?
If you
that'd
watch
be
that video.
literally the best superhero power ever.
When we were on the East Coast, Sheila shared her superhero power. What's your superhero power? I'd like to be like Superman, fly, because I could get the hell out of here pretty quick at that point.
Would you carry me with you?
I would.
Oh, would you?
Or I'd fly and wait back at the truck.
I don't know. I might want to get my steps in, so just leave me.
Yeah. So share with them your superhero power you would love to
If
have.
I could have any superhero power, I would love the ability to touch something and to just go see through time in it. Like to touch that sequoia and just watch the generations of it, have it grown and the fires it's endured and the people that have come by. Like just to see anything in history, just to watch all of that unfold in front of my eyes. I think that'd be super cool.
Yeah. We have.
And you want to fly. How deep?
I want a superhero.
How deep are your thoughts?
It'd be like, the world is ending. Sheila, can you use your superhero power? Yeah, let me touch this thing. Well, I can tell you what happened in the past. No, Sheila, I want to know what's getting ready to happen. Your superhero power is useless right now. As the monster destroys everything.
Okay, well, that's a valid point. However, my superhero power would maybe allow us to not repeat the same mistakes again.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Goodness sakes. All right, we got to continue our journey.
I would say, though, that this is a beautiful, peaceful hike, and these trees are just...
Besides my complaining, it is probably one of the nicest hikes we've done. It's not hard, it's nothing like that, and it's very pretty.
I think what's pretty awesome is to look at the size of that tree and to think the God who created that, as giant as it is, and I'm so tiny standing next to that tree, that God still cares so much about me, even though he can create that. It's just amazing to me.
I have nothing to add. I thought that was brilliant.
Just sharing my thoughts.
I know.
We don't necessarily have to put them on camera all the time. The snakes live in trees.
They could.
Oh, that's no good.
Isn't it? Did you bring the GoPro?
Oh, you should hand that to me.
You know what?
What?
My favorite?
Todd.
No. You're in jail.
Give me the camera. Oh, I lost my sunglasses.
My favorite?
What?
Is you don't like to get dirty. You got charcoal all over your back.
What?
The tree is burnt in the inside.
Oh, nuts!
What do you think happens when you go on a tree that's got burnt marks on it?
Well, wipe me off.
I'm not wiping you off. You gotta have to deal with that the rest of the day.
That's terrible. Okay, we have a fun fact.
Oh, we do?
About the trees. I thought that was a cool thing, that all these sequoias have been hit by fire, pretty much all of them. And you said...
I was talking about, yes, the fire is needed by the trees so that it burns off everything around the tree, so it takes care of the fungus and all the things that are down below.
But what I think is a fun fact is that as the fire comes up, then the tree heals itself and it like forms bark and it covers it up. So you can see some trees where there's like just a little skinny piece of the black showing because it just came around and it healed it.
I mean, it is thousands of years, but yes. But the trees do not have a ton of sap in them on the bark side, so therefore they don't burn. They're very resilient.
Which is funny because it's not like really hard. I would think that would be very flammable.
Hence the sponginess. See how much we've learned on this trip?
It's amazing. These trees are amazing. But you had a great analogy for this tree.
Oh, okay, yeah. We just talking, besides just our funny nature. So I was thinking it's kind of like an analogy for marriage.
These trees.
Yeah, because I think you see a tree that's 1,000 years old and all of them have been burnt, not just some, all of them, and they all have markings from being burnt, but yet they survive through. So it used to be like, I would think, the desert analogy of a cactus surviving through hard times and stuff like that But now I really believe that marriages are probably more represented in a tree like the sequoia, that has had to stand the test of time and go through fires and then heal.
Yeah.
So
and it's still alive.
And it's still alive and bearing
growing.
fruit, and also, you know, allowing more seeds and stuff. So the ground still becomes fertile even though it had to stand through many fires. Most of the trees we've seen, if they're a 2,000, 3,000-year-old tree, they've gone through many fires, just not one.
Yeah.
So I think that was my reflective moment.
I think that's a good reflective moment. I think that is very true. All marriages go through fires.
Especially, you know, you see the marriages 50, 60 years old. It wasn't a bed of roses. I mean, it's just not. And so I think it's a good analogy and a good reminder when I'm looking at them. So there's the mushy Todd.
Oh, I love the mushy Todd.
All right, mushy Todd's done. Well, now we need to finish.
Todd wants to find the car because mushy Todd is whiny.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't
So Todd,
help but smile.
we did find out that for $3.50 we could have bought a better map.
That is the tip of the day.
So start
you
out.
need to spend the $3.50
Start
for your
with-
hiking map.
Yes, because now I didn't get to see the thing I wanted to see.
My favorite is that you're actually holding the camera and showcasing the video. I like
because we
that.
want to make sure that we give them the tip to buy the map first.
Oh, yes. There's another big M tree.
There's a big M tree. There's a big M.
Can we stay here forever? Forever. Forever.
You know, it's a good hike day when you come back to the parking lot and there's only like 5 other cars left. And Sheila, we still have to drive down. There's something that we want to go see. Well, we're driving.
But I bought a map.
We have maps now. There's the key. Buy a map. The famous tree, the tunnel log. Sheila says, let's drive through it.
It says it's 8 feet.
What do you
Does it
think?
look 8 feet to you?
Think Shrek can make it through?
Let's see if this, you think this,
No, they go around.
what's concerning to me is some people go through it that way and some people come through it this way.
Yeah.
Forever. Forever.
Huh. What do you think?
I'm loving this moment.
Think we'll
Can we
scream?
stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment.
I need my hoodie. Hey, it's warmer down here.
Okay, we've had a complete change of plans.
Shrek's brakes smell a little warm.
We were supposed to be staying at the lodge. They took our reservation. It's kind of like that Seinfeld episode where you can take the reservation, you just can't hold the reservation.
There's a Seinfeld episode for everything.
So obviously they said they didn't have a room for us. And they tried to call us all day, but guess what?
There's no cell signal.
No cell
out here.
signal. So
And they charged us.
here's
so
the
I
deal.
went back
This
in.
we're gonna turn this and switch it up. We are staying at Gina's Sierra Inn restaurant, bar, and motel, and it's about 17 miles down from the entrance from where we were. So if you needed this hotel, we haven't looked yet. It's $100 a night. We're gonna go in and grab some food and check in, and
Have your keys.
I do have my keys. And we're gonna now
We're
it just
gonna bring you along.
switched it up.
We did.
And we might have found and discovered something for you if you're gonna come out here.
It's got a Schitt's Creek feel to it.
Yeah, and that's
Oh.
SCHITTS. So it is not a cuss word. That was a TV show. Or it kind of feels like Marty and from Ozarks.
Ozarks,
Yeah,
yeah,
that hotel. So
But
we'll check
there's-
it out. We're gonna eat first though.
Right
'cause we're
now,
hungry.
all we care about is there's food and hot showers.
Yes.
Oh, your vegetables look delicious.
I'm hungry.
You got some zucchini over there. You know what he said?
What?
That I was like, oh, it's an on-demand hot water heater. We don't got one of those in Fiona. You can sleep on the top bunk if you'd like.
We set this on this chair. It's a beautiful chair. Lots of spacious room. This is by far the best $100 we have ever spent on a hotel room.
What?
Come on, this is fabulous. I love everything about this. Let me give you the grand tour. Bed. Bed. TV. I guess that's a heater. What do we got over here? Oh, bathroom.
I think Fiona.
Towel.
Our bathroom in Fiona might be bigger.
Sink. Oh, this is the magical shower. We got views. Look at the views. There's like, RV life. It has RV life incorporated.
Oh gosh.
Come on, this is perfect. We're saving, I don't know how much in diesel, and we're much closer.
I love your optimism. I do. It's one of my favorite things about you.
It's got the springs in there. All right, I'll go get the rest of this stuff.
Thank God we're tired.
We won't be here but one night, but it would be fabulous. RV life has adapted us for this moment.
I don't know about that.
Okay, with all that being said, hope you enjoyed our review. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, be a doer of all things while she cries, and you can continue watching our adventures.
I think I want to go back to Fiona.
It's okay. Fiona's like almost 3 hours away. So, all right, we're going to get tucked in. Nighty night. Thanks for tuning in today. Hope you enjoyed our adventure. Say goodnight, dear.
Good night.
Subscribe so you can see what happens from here. And we're out.